Okay, today I'm going to be changing out the other 3 connecting rods in my 1926 Model T Ford truck. Let's get started. First, we'll drain the radiator and then we'll drain the oil. Also, last time I noticed people thought I was draining coolant onto the sidewalk. I only keep the radiator full of water, and in the wintertime, if it gets below freezing, I'll put denatured alcohol in there to keep the water from freezing in the radiator. Also, occasionally I will use antifreeze. But let's go ahead and drain the oil and the coolant. Also, we're going to have to make do with this same head gasket again until I go get the other one, which shouldn't be too much longer. Let's get started. Okay, we're draining the stuff now. Okay, so I found the culprit of the engine knock. So there was a cotter pin that had broken, and it allowed one of the bolts on one of the the underside of it goes on the underside of the crankshaft and holds the other side of the connecting rod. So a part of the connecting rod that hooks around the crankshaft, it allowed one of those bolts to back out, and so one side was not secured very well. So that is the source of our knock. So I put a new cotter pin in there, and I'm about to show you that. But I can wait to pull the head on this car because I don't want to have to reuse this head gasket for a third time. Also, there's minimal metal shavings in here, so that's a very good sign. Because last time I opened this, there was a ton. There's hardly any now. So I think that'll do it. And then I can wait till after Christmas to finish the piston rings and the other 3 connecting rods. Let me show you what the culprit was. So this is our inspection plate right here. Let me go ahead and show you what I had to fix. So I bought these cotter pins knowing I would need them at O'Reilly's to get under this vehicle. So our culprit of the knock was this little bolt right there. Sorry, my phone camera is oily, but this little bolt had backed off and the cotter pin was not in there anymore. These are the little oil throwers right here, this little scoop thing and that little scoop thing. Let me show you up inside the engine. There it is. It's all from 1926. Anyway, it's good to go now. I'm going to have to make this same gasket work again down here. Let's do it. Okay, I've got the inspection plate gasket back on, and the inspection plate back on. See it under the engine? Right there. There it is. Anyway, so it's back on. I had to reuse the inspection plate gasket for a third time. So it's probably going to leak a little bit, I would imagine. I put some gasket sealer on there to try to keep it from leaking, but I imagine there will be a drip. Let's go ahead and fill up the oil and the coolant and start the car, and I think it'll work ideally. And then after Christmas, whenever I get the time, I'm going to open it again and open the head, replace the other 3 connecting rods in the engine, replace all the piston rings in there, and then I'm going to put a new head gasket and a new inspection plate gasket, and then I can drive this wherever the heck I want. Okay, now we're going to fill the oil full. I use 5W20 for my oil. It's thin and the oil throwers like it. Let's go ahead and open the oil petcock valve up here and watch for the oil to drip out of there. That's how we know the oil level is good. It's like checking a steam engine at a power plant or something. Okay, let's open this oil. Okay. Okay, I filled the oil. It's still not dripping yet. There it goes, now it is. And it's not leaking out of the engine at the bottom again. Okay, so the inspection plate gasket is still good. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Now we'll fill it with water and then we'll start the thing. So as I said, I just keep water in here, and if it's going to freeze, I put some denatured alcohol in here. This is actually called a motometer. It lets you monitor the temperature of the car. Usually it sits below average. It runs rather cool, even without a water pump. If these radiators start leaking, you can put black pepper in them until you can solder them to be a more permanent fix. I'm gonna have to get more water than this. Okay, let's go get some more water. Okay, I'm back with some more water. Okay, the radiator is now full. Let's go ahead and put the motometer on there. And we'll start the car. Let's move this. Okay, let's start the car and we'll short each plug and see how it sounds. Each plug and listen for knocking. There's no knocking when I short the plugs. We're good to go.